My name is John Kemunya. I'm a sex workers' rights advocate. Today we were celebrating and commemorating World Safe Abortion Day 2023. The year is 2023. Today we had a chance to be engaged, and they also engage other young sex workers, young women, young mothers, teenage mothers, the adolescent girls, and we had a session where we shared our own personal experiences. We got to do a small simulation of how we represented the institutions such as the MOH. We visualized how they do it and how, if we were in the position as the same people in the institutions and in the sectors of the government sectors, how we would do it if we were there. Just a small simulation. And we are happy that we got to converse and see how, at their own level, how they do it and how we can also do it. What are the changes that we can compromise, and how we can actually even bring people on board. We can create awareness. What are the challenges? What are the limitations for accessing the SRHR services, even the safe abortion?
Today being International Safe Abortion Day, and still under SRHR, we see that most of us that have gone through the abuse and the unsafe way of abortion is because, like, after going through it, we go through stigmatization that lead to sisi wewe losing who we are, and discrimination that makes you feel like you don't fit for community. So that's a challenge that our group attached to SRHR. Another thing is expensive services. And expensive services, we say that for the little available services, you have to struggle for them. And struggling for them means financially. Kama wewe yuko strong kimfuko, itakuwa ngumu kuzipata, si ndio? Na hapo ndo tukaleta historia, the airlines wanapata most of those services easily than we get. And on our side, the reason as to why we don't get is because it's being criminalized.
I'm very proud and honored to be part of this convening today, and I've learned a lot, especially Constitution Article 26 sub 4, which says that abortion is a right to everyone, though it's restricted to some people. So I've learned that abortion is not illegal. It's actually legal but restricted. And also it's very important also to share this information, especially to the grassroots women, to procure safe abortion. And creating community outreaches is very also important too. And my recommendation will be reaching more young girls in Mathare or grassroots level, and continuing with such forums like today, and reaching more and more young girls to have access to information and to procure safe abortion.
We also saw retrograde cultural beliefs, in that kwa Kiswahili tunasema mila zilizopitwa na wakati. Let's say for instance, we have up to date, we have some cultures that still believe when you are sick, or let's say in terms of accessing family planning service, they don't actually go to hospital, they stay at home, they prefer the midwives delivery, they prefer the midwives, wengine wana prefer kuenda kwa waganga instead of going to health facility to access the SRH services.
To need to organize more on issues of abortion. We need to organize more and create awareness on issues of reproductive health and sexual reproductive health in our communities. We need to preach more on how women and girls can get safe abortion, because this is treatment, and in the Constitution it is allowed, as much as there are restrictions, but abortion in Kenya is allowed.
My message is, mtu yote ako pale mtaa na naona hawezi keep ball ama ni ya bahati mbaya, so anaweza reach out to organization yenye ni CJHRD Kenya for any help. Asiende kwa chemist aprokiwe unsafe abortion. So unsafe abortion ni yenye ndio yenye uwa mademo yangu kwa mtaa, but safe abortion ni through a doctor whereby hakuna mwanamke amekufa through safe abortion. So my advice to young women out there, because hii janga imepata especially kwa young women because wana correct right and factual information about safe abortion.
As much as we want to say abortion is restricted, let us also try and revise the guidelines, whereby let us stop assuming that the practice is not happening. Abortion is not happening. It is happening. What makes it different is how safe we are practicing and doing the abortions. And I believe that if we can try to curb the quack practices for the unsafe abortion, then we are going to save a number of lives. We are going to save a number, and actually even change the mindset about how safe the practices can be made. We believe that it's everybody's right to make a decision and a choice upon their bodies, and everyone has the right to bodily autonomy.
It's very important for a woman to have information, to have education, and also to play a role. As myself, it's important if I played a role in my community on educating young girls on the importance of safe abortion to prevent having premature death and losing more of our girls.
I know stigmatization is one of the biggest challenge that we have in our communities, and we are also creating awareness on how we can end stigmatization and how we can also bring the survivors of sexual violence and survivors of abortion to table, for them to document their issues, document their stories, and also to create a safe platform for them where they can talk about the challenges that they are facing.
I believe that today what we've learned, what we've engaged, we've made new networks, new friends, we've shared information, we've had a lively, at least today can say that we had a session whereby it was audience based. Yani, it was more of engaging the audience than the facilitator. The facilitator gave us a chance to engage among ourselves and participate fully. Everybody had the chance to share the experiences, to share the little that they know, and actually learning and unlearning some of things that we actually had in mind. And we're happy, and we say thank you to CGHRD and KESWA, and we're looking forward to such engagements in future, because this is not the stop, this is not the end. Thank you so much.